With only a couple of weeks to my first gravel race, it can only mean one thing. I do not have a gravel bike, but we will be turning the Giant TCX race cyclocross whip. There she is. Lightweight baby! Lightweight baby! In to the ultimate gravel machine. Now, can a cyclocross bike tackle a gravel race? I'm going to say yes. Someone in the comments down below is probably going to say all of the differences. I'll be honest with you, I ain't got a clue what the difference is between a cyclocross bike and a gravel bike. But firstly, we have got tubs on this bad boy. That is probably not going to be ideal for racing a gravel race. Thankfully, we've got some tubeless wheels. So we're going to switch them over, part one. You obviously don't want to watch me change a wheel, so little click of the fingers, wheels are changed. And voila, tubeless wheels on. Let's pretend that only took 30 seconds like a Formula 1 pit stop and I didn't have to realign the brakes. What a nightmare. But the big problem is, at the moment, we have currently got Vittoria Terreno wets, I think they're called, yeah. They're 31s and then they blow up to 33. So that is probably a little bit too small for gravel racing. So what I've done, I've ordered 2 inserts. When I say I have, Del Boy has. I will pay you back, Del Boy, one day, maybe. We have got 2 Vittoria inserts to go in the tubeless wheels, and then we've got some Vittoria Terreno dries, 38mm. The reason why I've gone for 38s is because I didn't know what the clearance was on a Giant TCX. I probably should have put a post out somewhere to see if anyone knew, but I think that'll be ample. The dries, I'm relying on it being dry conditions in February. Is that a bit of a risk? Maybe. Now, as setting up tubeless wheels is above my pay grade, we're going to have to pass that bit over to Del Boy. So, next thing, get some 38mm Terreno dries on the race machine, and then it'll be a little bit more like a gravel bike, I expect. Del Boy's full-time job / gravel grannies in the background over there. Before anyone comments, this is actually how it's meant to be done, with a cable tie.
Green one. Supplied with a green cable.
Honestly, I can't believe that. The ones that we had in there are like one solid piece. The gravel ones, that's proper gravel granny. Cable ties holding stuff together.
But what I've done is I've angled the cut there so that when you put the sealant in, the cut will just go slightly a couple of millimeters like that, and that'll allow sealant. It's really hard to get sealant in these with an insert in there. Anyone that's tried it will know that it's even messier. So
we're about to see in a minute.
Gonna leave that flat, or do you?
No, cut that off. Save weight. That looks like a nightmare to get on. Sorry, Dad.
What's that? Well, you should try the other one. Even harder. That's quite easy. That is tough around the corners because of the shape of that profile. Stretch the tyre down as much as we can. So that's going to pop on. And now the tricky bit is the sealant.
So once that insert's in there, you hardly have any room to get
any sealant in there. It goes just about everywhere, doesn't it?
So whether there is actually any sealant in the tyre.
Tiny little bit. It's not much. Makes you think, doesn't it? If it's supposed to seal a hole up, why doesn't it seal What I'm going to do is just put a little bit more in there to get the 50 mils in.
This is why I don't do this. Voila! Voila, wheel number 1 done, and it measures, they're 38s, but it's measuring about 40.5 once it's on the rim. so I hope I've got a clearance, otherwise Dad's not going to be happy. Is there clearance there? There are. That is the clearance we've got. Actually, there's still a fair bit there. Just the moment of truth, whether the back tyre has clearance. There she is, both wheels done. Gravel Granny's eyeing up my gravel bike now. Look at her. She's ready for a new bike. Woo. I'm not sure what pressures to run though. We'll try it out after work.
I ran up a check, I might do it again.
Here we go then, time to test out the new gravel whip.
To the end, crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I've been waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up.
Hey, oh, she's looking good. Hopefully it's not too windy because we're on top of the hill. But there she is. The main changes I'm going to do is just tyres, to be honest. I don't think I need to change anything else. I'll be running the 1x setup that I've been running for cross. It's got the 1033 cassette on the back and it's a 42 front chainring. Now I know some gravel races they run 2x because they need extra gears. I don't have the power or speed to need extra gears, so that is going to be ample of a setup. During cross races I use about 3 gears, so it'll be the first time getting down there. The tyres, the reason why I've gone for like a slicker tyre is because if you've watched my cross races this year, you'll know I lack a lot of power on the straights, so I think the slicker tyre is going to give me less rolling resistance. I hope. I've just got to try and work out what PSI to run it at, as I'm not sure. I won't be running in my race my 4th rear light. That's just on there because I'm riding home. I'm keeping today's ride short though because I haven't got a bottle cage. That is going to be an essential upgrade for the gravel race. That's the other upgrade I'm going to make, but the rest of it is much the same. I've got ample clearance there. I think they're measuring 40mm, and at the back she actually looks decent. Look at that, it's a hot whip now. All the gravel, bruh, gonna be getting excited with this. Look at her. I just need to find some legs to race gravel now.
Add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. You matter what. Add it up. Bankroll, euro, peso. Add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. You matter what. Told her if it's all me, everything is on me. Gon' back it up. Matter what. Told you I'ma do.
Gravel, bruh. She's gonna be a race machine. The slick tyres are fast. They're gonna take some getting used to on the corners though. I'm used to the full muds and all the grip, so she's definitely faster on the flats and straights. Bit of work to do on the cornering, but I doubt there's going to be that much cornering in a gravel race. One other thing I've changed on the TCX is I've lifted my saddle up a bit because Kish said my saddle looks low. Kish is living in my head rent-free after he beat me at East Kent, so I was like, that's it, I've got to put my saddle up. So saddle's a bit higher. He's probably trying to sabotage me. I'll probably injure myself now. And that is Giant TCX cyclocross bike transformed into a gravel bike for my first gravel race, which I think is in 3 weeks today. So I need to find some legs because I have no idea what a gravel race is going to be like. If anyone's got any tips, hit me up in the comments. Big up Del Boy. 1 for paying for the tyres, 2 for taking time out of his working day. Not that the man was busy anyway. For fitting my new tyres. I need to get out a couple more times and practice like tyre pressures, stuff like that, and going around the corners on a slicker tyre, seeing what sort of paces I can go. But I can't imagine it's going to be too technical in a gravel race. It's probably going to be, I'm guessing, more like a road race, but it's 90 minutes. It's probably going to be fast. I hope you enjoyed this little transformation video. If there's anything else you think I need to do to get the bike a bit faster for a gravel race, hit me up in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.